And welcome back to the hallowed hardwoods here on Yost Center. Rusty Witcher alongside Jasmine Pankratz. Jazz, great to have you with me.
It's great to be here, Rusty.
We're going to have a little fun now. Lark men in action after the women drop a heartbreaker to start the season. Larks are playing the Bethel College Junior Varsity here. The starting lineup for the Threshers, number 12, a 5'11 freshman guard from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Terrell Marshall. Number 14, a 5'9 freshman guard from Chicago, Illinois, Cortez Williams. Number 21, a 6'4 freshman guard from Moore, Oklahoma, Dakota Foster. Number 22, a 6'2 sophomore guard from Marysville, Kansas, Bradrick Stows. And number 32, a 6'4 freshman forward from Edmond, Oklahoma, Poe Bryant. The Threshers are coached by Jake Meyer tonight. Broderick Stows. Thank you, Jazz. Starting lineup here for the Larks. It's a fresh group of faces here for the Larks. Larks had to replace over 90% of their scoring from last year with the departures of John Trey Harris, Cody Halverson, and Jake Hansen, Mike Lindauer, and Ty Jordan. Starting lineup for the Larks, number 1, a 6'1 freshman guard from Wichita, Kansas, David Ladwig. Number 5, a 5'10 freshman guard from Mesquite, Texas, Coy Campbell. Number 12, a 5'10 freshman guard from Deer Park, Texas, Colin Means. Number 24, a 6'4 sophomore forward from Mountain City, Texas, Heath Agnew. And number 33, a 6'7 freshman forward from Ada, Oklahoma, Zach Neely. The Larks are coached by Dustin Gallion, assisted as always from Dallas Stutzman, Alex Gallion, Devin Kirkpatrick, and Steve Martin. Athletic Director of the Larks, Rob Ramsire. Athletic Trainers, Megan Fowler, Nate Bartell. Sport Information Directors, Eric Sarno. Hey guys, there are 2 ways for you to contact us right here at the broadcast table. We want to hear from you. That's our goal. Jasmine and I, we're outgoing folks. We like to hear from people, don't we? Mm-hmm. She says, not even really getting into it.
Yes, absolutely, 100% yes.
There we go, that's better. 2 ways to contact us. First of all, send us a text message, 620-217-1465. That's easy to get to us, 620-217-1465. Or you can drop us a line, too, if texting isn't your thing. Send us a email, golarks@heston.edu. GOLARKS@heston.edu. Jasmine, what do you know about this men's basketball team?
Oh, what do I know about this men's basketball team? Like you said, they lost all 3 of their scorers from last season, with those 3 going on to play at bigger school.
John Trey's at Oral Roberts, I know that.
Yeah. They got a little dependent on shooting the 3 last year, so they're going to have to break away from that. They have a renewed emphasis on getting the ball down low, so we'll see how that turns out for them. Also, if you want to contact the Larks or support them through social media,
hey, we're all
you can hashtag Fear the Nest or @GoLarks or anything like that.
What's your Twitter handle?
I can't just give that out.
Well, you might have to. Mine's out there.
Just gave that out. It's top secret.
Top secret. Hey, if you guys want to know Jasmine's Twitter handle, you guys have to text us or email us. Text us at 620-217-1465 or email us golarks@heston.edu. Either way, we want to hear from you, whether you're a fan of the Threshers or a fan of the Larks. Send us a text. Let us know who you are, who you're watching, where you're watching from, questions, comments, and feedback. There is also, on our broadcast page, a way to donate to the broadcast to help alleviate some of our costs. And we'll have more of that as the season goes on of how you can be a partner here. So we've got a lot of things going on here tonight. Got another text here from JJ's dad texting in. And he's got the cool stuff. He's got threes and a flaming basketball. We are glad that they are here tuning in from Pasadena, Texas. I was looking at the wrong number. It's our first broadcast of the year. Larks will be on the road here. The men will be on the road until next week, Thursday. They're back at home. Jasmine's getting into it. We might even have to switch the camera to show you how into it Jazz is getting.
Just gotta support the team, you know.
That's right.
I'm a Heston College student. Can't help but be a little biased.
Hey, it's the Lark Network. Hey, Bethel is a sister school just down the road, 6 miles down Old 81, right to Bethel. So these 2 teams very familiar, very friendly, and it'll be a well-played, well-fought, friendly game. Zach Neely jumping center for the Larks. He will jump against Poe Bryant. And we are ready to go. And we are tipping off on the Larks season. David Ladwig, first possession for the Larks. Here come Heston College. David near side, Coy Campbell on the wing. Coy down low, that pass is deflecting. A foul is going to be charged. We're 10 seconds in the game, and the first foul of the game is whistled on Poe Bryant. So Coy Campbell to bring it in on the baseline. Coy gives it to Colin Means. Colin thought about the three. Colin the jumper from just inside the arc. That's nothing but the bottom of the net, and the Larks lead 2-0. Bethel with their first possession. Marshall on the far side, Williams. Williams back on top. Bryant down low. Bryant working short corner. Kicked out a deep three by Bethel. Too strong. Rebound, Zach Neely. Here come the Larks. David Ladwig, Heath Agnew on the far side. Heath left it out for Zach. Zach from straight away. Three from Zach off the side of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Williams. Here come the Threshers. Threshers in the road maroon. As the Threshers step back. On top. Stowe's with it. Corner to Foster. Foster fired that long three, and a foul whistled away from the basketball. And the foul charge to Zach Neely. Zach picks up his first personal foul. Bryant on top. Swinging to Stowe's. Marshall, the jumper for 15 foot on the baseline, is up and in, and we're tied at 2. 18:57 to go, first half, as we're back to halves. David Ladwig all the way down, high off the glass, too strong. Rebound, Williams. Here come the Threshers one more time. Williams near side Marshall. Marshall calls out that offense, trying to set this up. Across, Stowe's dials up his deep three, misses. Rebound, pulled down, Heath Agnew. Heath, the big ginger, that's what he goes by on his Twitter handle.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
He's redhead. He's a very dark redheaded individual.
I don't think so.
Zach Neely's 15-footer from the baseline misses. The rebound pulled down by Poe Bryant. His Twitter handle is actually Big Gingy. So
there you go, giving out people's Twitter handles.
That's right. Hey, that's absolutely right. The other way, that floater misses by Foster. Rebound Larks. Here they come. Coy Campbell the other way. Out to Colin Means. Colin almost lost it. Picks up his dribble on top to Coy Campbell. Larks reset. David Ladwig here on the near side. Dumps it down to Zach. Zach goes to work down low. Fadeaway jumper. Turnaround baby hook misses. Rebound Threshers. Here comes Bethel. 17:53 to go. First half tied at 2. Marshall looking down. Dakota. Foster rolls it down to Poe at the low block. Poe Bryant. The runner floated up and in. And Bethel in front 4-2. 17:35 to go here in our first half. Heath driving, and a foul whistled on the Threshers. Foul charge to Dakota Foster. Foster picks up his first personal foul. Jasmine, I don't know if you knew this or not, but in men's college basketball, there is no longer a 5-second closely guarded dribble rule. You can dribble with someone right there next to you for the entirety of the shot clock.
I did not know that.
Coy Campbell dials up a three, and Coy spins a three home, and the Larks lead 5-4. 17:17 to go, first half here from Heston College. As the jumper on the way, that's missing by Bethel, but a foul whistled away from the basketball. And if that's on Bethel, that's on Bryant. He picks up his second personal foul. He does. Hey, everybody, wishing you all the best of luck, and we're proud to support you all the way here in Deer Park, Texas. Go Larks. This is a family friend of Colin Means. Glad you guys are along for the ride here tonight. So just like that, we got people coming up and texted in. Send us emails. We'll check the email as we go. Might give Jasmine more duties. We'll let her have access to the email
why
account.
Not?
You got to be a jack of all trades here, Jazz. Coy Campbell, Heath Agnew on the far side. David Ladwig looking down inside, backs out, Colin Means. Colin, high post, Zach Neely. Zach goes all the way down. Coy Campbell, step back jumper from Coy, long two, misses, rebound pulled down. By the Threshers, Williams the other way. Stowe's down low, Charles Lindley. Backing out, Marshall, he'll fire a three. His three off the mark. Rebound pulled down. Heath Agnew. Here come the Larks with a 1-point lead. Heath leading the break, giving up to Zach Neely. Zach couldn't hang on to it. And back comes Foster and the Threshers. Foster, a little scoop shot, rolls it, missing. Rebound, Coy Campbell. Here come the Larks the other way.
That was smart defense by Heath.
Colin Means, a little reverse layup, misses. That's out of bounds off of Lindley, will be Lark basketball.
Other sports going on. Heston volleyball team is at Neosho Community College. They are trailing. Neosho is up 2 sets, and they're playing their third set in the middle of it now, trailing 13-21.
Dylan Buchanan and Carson Smith check in the lineup for the Larks. Carson on the far side. On top, Coy Campbell. Coy in the corner to Heath. He thought about a three. He'll drive now. Skips it back out. David Ladwig steps in, left it for Carson. Carson, his three. Rolls around, hits the standards out of bounds. It goes back to the Threshers. 15:58 to go here in our first half. Larks 5. Bethel 4. Skip pass on the far side. Foster looking to drive all the way in. Foster, roller up and in. Carson Smith on the far side. Carson lays it up and in. Carson Smith shows some athleticism. Larks back in front, 7-6. Hey, I just got a DM from Cody Halverson. Checking in. Cody, one of the leading scorers of last season, one of the mad gunners from Texas. He shot a lot of threes. That shot misses. Rebound pulled down Heath Agnew. Heath the other way. To Carson Smith, that pass underthrown. Jasmine mentioned in the first game, we'll stress it here in the second game, passes must be crisp.
That's right.
Foster backing it out, giving up to Wilson. Wilson hands off to Marshall. 7-6 our score, 15:03 to go. Ryan Allen set to check in at the next dead ball. Coy Campbell with a steal. Coy leading the other way. Coy lobs it up. Carson Smith, the alley-oop and the dunk. And then the crowd liking that.
That was beautifully executed. Beautifully.
Larks in front, 9-6 on the alley-oop, and here comes some three-quarter court pressure. Nearly in the backcourt, Wilson has to get it across the timeline and does. Marshall here on the near side. Marshall trying to drive all the way down against Dylan Buchanan. And a blocking foul whistled on Dylan. And I'm not sure, Jasmine, I couldn't tell if he was within the gray circle, which is the restricted art they have to play this year.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either. Let me tell you, though, there's nothing that gets a crowd hyped up like a dunk.
So Terrell Marshall at the free throw stripe to shoot 2. First free throws of the night by either team. Free throw by Marshall. It is up and it is good. Marshall from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Paculon checking in the game. Zach Neely checking in for Heath Agnew. Larks going big. Dylan Buchanan, he's listed at 6'7". He's a lot closer to 6'8" or 6'9".
Oh, yeah.
Marshall's free throw. Short rebound, Dylan. Ahead to Coy Campbell. Coy giving up Carson Smith. That ball thrown underneath. Carson couldn't come up with it, and a foul whistled on Carson. Carson picks up his first personal foul. Timeout taken here by the Threshers. They want to talk for 30 seconds. We'll step away for 30 seconds. You're watching Lark Basketball on the Lark Network. And welcome back to Yost Center on the campus of Heston College. 9-7 to score. Larks in front here. We are taking text messages. We are taking emails. We'd love to hear from you, whether you're a fan of the Larks or a fan of the Threshers. Send us a text, 620-217-1465, or drop us a line, golarks@heston.edu. Jasmine's the queen of social media right now, and she can tell you how to get in touch with us via social media. Or at least share the hashtags anyway.
Okay, yeah, hashtag for the nest, or you can tweet @GoLarks, and that'll do it.
All right. The jumper by Bethel's Wilson missing rebound ahead. Brian Allen coming out of it. Brian twists, turns, and rolls it home. Brian Allen scores his first basket, and Larks in front by 4, 11-7. 13:50 to go here in our first half. Lemley's turnaround baby hook missing. Rebound, Coy Campbell. Coy ahead, Carson. Carson accelerating all the way in. Carson, that ball is deflecting out of bounds. Julian Jensen checking in the lineup for Bethel.
Oh, yeah, an unmentioned nickname. Carson.
All right.
His nickname is Tack. I didn't even know his name was Carson for like a solid month.
Okay,
when I was here.
Tack with it. Tack. On cue, his 3 missing. That would have been cool if it was on cue. So, Marshall trying to turn the corner, going backdoor. Lemley floats it up and in. Lemley got the matchup he wanted over Coy Campbell. Coy here on the near side. Coy accelerating all the way in, and he's bumped by Paculin. And Paculin picks up his first personal foul, the 14th foul on the Threshers. For those of you who are with us as freshmen, parents, and friends and families, coaches cannot call a live ball timeout during play. They can only call it when the ball is out of bounds. Players have to call it in the middle of the game.
I'm learning all sorts of new stuff today.
Carson Smith with it here on the near side, looking to get the ball down low. Zach Neely dumps it down. Dylan going to work. Dylan goes up. His shot's partially blocked by Jensen. Loose on the floor. Carson comes up with it. Gives it to Zach Neely, and a foul whistled. And I think the shot clock reset. It was blocked, so it didn't hit rim, so they're going to count it down and figure out where it was. That's one of the keys. Remember, you guys can text us, 620-217-1465, or email us, golarks@heston.edu. Heard from Cody Halverson. Cody's playing basketball down at Northwestern Oklahoma State. Ty Jordan went on to Malone University, and John Trey Harris is at Oral Roberts. So those are 3 of the Larks, key Larks from last year. Jake Hansen, I believe, redshirted. He's at Ottawa. Carson on the far side, hands off to Brian Allen. Brian working with 7, trying to get some separation. Brian accelerating all the way in. Brian scoops it up and draws a foul. Brian got to go up and over the basket, not through the basket right there. Brian draws the foul, though, and he'll shoot 2. Foul charge to Terrell Marshall.
Foul number 12,
Terrell Marshall, excuse me.
Brian Allen, the line for the Larks.
And B will be at the stripe, shoot 2. Free throw for the sophomore is good. 3 now for Brian. He's from Houston, Texas. Coach Gallion has quite a pipeline here, Jasmine, from Texas.
Yeah, he does.
Second free throw coming up for Brian. Larks in front, 12-9. That free throw short. The rebound tipped around. Jensen pulls it down. Jensen ahead now to Williams. Williams with it on the near side. Williams in the corner, Paculin. Paculin back to Wilson. Williams, that's batted a loose ball. Reeled in by Wilson. Wilson to Paculin. He'll dial up a 3 from the corner. It's good. Elijah Paculin knocks down the first Bethel 3 of the game. We're tied at 12. 12-18 to go. A very young Larks team. Have to do some growing as they go. Colin Means here on the near side. Colin on top, Brian Allen. Brian for 3 for straight away off the mark. Rebound hauled in by the Threshers. Here they come the other way. Wilson weaves his way through traffic out to Foster, who airballs a 3. That is trying to save off of Brian Allen. Great hustle play there by Cortez Williams.
Yeah, you mentioned them being a young team, but so far from everyone I've talked to and every practice I've seen and witnessed them, they have amazing team chemistry for just playing together this first year.
Baseball coach Kyle Howell texting in saying he likes the tempo of the game. Up and down. Larks averaged 81 last season, Jasmine.
Wow.
Shot clock reset. They're talking it over. The shot was airballed. Didn't hit any rim there by Foster. That's what head coach Dustin Gallion is pleading. And they reset the shot clock to 12. They reset it to 30, set it to 12, reset it to 30, and set it to 12 again.
Indecisive.
Everybody ironing out some kinks tonight, including our officials. Toughest job in the world being an official right there. Williams all the way down. His shot is swatted out of there by Dylan Buchanan. Here come the Larks. Heath Agnew left it for David Ladwig. David in the corner. Brian Allen. Brian shakes and bakes. Drives all the way down. Brian with a nifty little U-tip two-step. Dylan Buchanan tips it up and in. And the Larks lead 14-12. 11:22 to go.
Good to see Dylan using his height as an advantage.
Foster dials up from deep again. That time he knocks down the three. Dakota Foster not shy. 5 points to lead the Threshers scoring. And Bethel in front by a point, 15-14. David Ladwig on top. Colin Means can't shoot. Collins three, well strong. Rebound Dylan Buchanan. Dylan goes all the way in. That is knocked out of bounds by Jensen. Carson Smith checks back in the lineup for the Larks. 10:57 to go. Heath with it, down low to Dylan. Dylan goes to work, goes up. Dylan high off the glass, up and good. Dylan Buchanan with 4 now. Larks back in front by a point, 16-15, 10:47 to go. First half here from Yost Center. Wilson here on the near side. Wilson dumps it down. Jensen kicks it back out. Pagulon far side back to Williams, back to Wilson. They're playing catch. Wilson, a little fadeaway J over Colin Means. And Elijah Wilson has his first basket of the game. Dylan Buchanan touches it up. Colin Means drives all the way. Left it back out for David Ladwig. David back to Heath. Heath drives in. And a grouping of Threshers set to come in the game here. Poe Bryant checks back in the lineup. Terrell Marshall, Charles Lindley, and Parker Austin now makes his way into the Thresher lineup. Carson Smith to bring it in, or as Jasmine knows him, Tack. Down low, Dylan with the dunk, up and in. They ran that play to perfection, and Dill jams it home. 18-17 our score.
Again, beautifully executed.
Larks by a point. Media timeout forthcoming. Carson Smith with the steal. Carson gives it to Colin. Colin here on the near side. Media timeout now. We're back in after this here on the Lark Network.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
At Heston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places. And it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose. for living.
I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
And welcome back to the Hallowed Hardwoods here in Yost Center. Jasmine doing a great job with our commercials. Jasmine, a freshman from Fairfield High School, just a little bit to the south and the west of Hutch.
That's right.
I've been there.
No doubt.
Well, of course, you went there. You went to high school there. Large showing some full court, some three-quarter court pressure. Austin ahead to Poe Bryant, playing with 2 fouls now. Down low, Lindley. Lindley backs his way down, little runner off the glass, misses, rebound, Carson Smith. Carson accelerates here on the near side, Colin Means. Colin lobs it back to David Ladwig. Back come the Larks. Heath Agnew on the far side. Down low, Dylan Buchanan. Dylan gives it back to Carson. Carson thought about a 3. Bounces it back down to Dylan. Dylan goes to work. Muscles a shot up. Floats it up. Rolls it home in the basket. Good for Dylan. Dylan now with 8 points and a chance to get to 9 right now as Dylan coming alive.
For the record, I would like it to be known that I played Dylan in a game of one-on-one last week.
Okay.
And I destroyed him.
You destroyed Dylan.
Just ask him about it. He'll tell you.
I will. Free throw there by Dylan. Dylan now with 9, and the Larks by 4. 21-17, 9:23 to go. Skip pass on the near side to Austin. He swings it back as just barely getting across was the Threshers. Bryant gives it to Austin. Austin thought about a 3. He'll step back, swings it out. Near side, 9 on the shot clock. Larks playing a little ferocious defense this time. That one nearly batted away, kicked around, saved by the Larks. Heath Agnew the other way. Heath all the way down. Plays it up, draws it, knocks it down, and makes the basket. He'll shoot a free throw.
Yeah, the Larks are doing a good job of pushing the ball down the floor quickly.
Foul was charged to Parker Austin.
Foul, number 10, Parker Austin is
Free throw on the way for Heath. Little strong rebound tipped out of there, saved by the Threshers. Back comes the Threshers as Parker Austin scores. Carson Smith dials up a 3. Swish! Carson knocks a 3 down. 7 for Carson. Larks by 7 at 26-19. Larks starting to heat up. Bryant picks up his dribble left to here on the near side for Marshall. Marshall on the wing. Kicks it back all the way around. Far side to Collins. Collins. Marshall. Jumper on the way. Misses rebound. Pulled down by Heath Agnew. Here come the Larks the other way. Heath leading the break. Left there. Dylan all the way in. Rolls it up. That shot misses. A foul whistle. Now they're going to call a charge. Dylan made contact with him set outside of that restricted area. Dylan nodded and said, okay, I get that. Okay. Zach Neely checking in the lineup here for the Larks. 8:07 to go. Larks by a touchdown, 26-19. Jasmine and I are having some fun tonight.
That's right.
That one kicks away. Stays right here. So on a kickball, they reset the 10-second count. As that ball swung on the far side. Loose. Saved by Austin. Parker Austin looking to drive. Austin kicks it back to the near side. Williams dials up a 3. He was moving backwards when he shot it. Rebound tip punched around. Loose on the floor. Bodies everywhere. Carson Smith comes up with it. And a kicked ball call on the Larks. It will be Bethel basketball.
Oh, no, just get him back. Just get him back. Just get him back.
As Poe Bryant with an illegal screen whistle. Jazz, I'm getting a direct message from Cody Halverson. I'm watching in class, so I don't have the sound. But looking a little shaky at first, but Dylan has gotten better. So Cody's watching in class.
That's what I'm saying. Dylan's getting better because I made him better.
Because you made him better. All right. Because Jasmine destroyed, and that's the quote, destroyed Dylan in a game of 101.
I did. And I gave him a super motivational talk. And
what was the score?
it was like 100-3.
All right. So you really put it down. Three. Heath for three. Knocks the three down. And the Larks lead by 10, 29-19, 7:13 to go. Larks have come out with some fire. This three-quarter court trap has given all kinds of trouble. 10-second violation on Bethel. They didn't get it across in time, and the Larks forced the turnover.
Also, one of my rules is I will be a manager for the men's team on away games.
All right. 26-19. Colin Means tucked his jersey in, pulled it right back out, and got a warning. Coy Campbell catching in the backcourt. 7 minutes to go, first half. Larks by 10. Zach Neely. Looking to drive. Zach all the way down. Floats it. Rolls it home. Zach Neely with his first collegiate bucket. Larks by 12, 31-19. Skip pass on the far side. Collins. Left it for Bryant. Bryant back to Collins. They work it around to Williams. Near side, Foster. Foster kicks it back out. Bethel backs away. Bryant all the way down. The running one-hander up and in for Poe Bryant. Quick pass the other way. Batted out there. Colin Means has it stripped off of Bethel. Should be Heston basketball. It is. Elijah Wilson and Terrell Marshall checking in the game. Lucas Comfort makes his first appearance in the lineup for the Larks. So, Janice, how many of these players have you played one-on-one that you've absolutely destroyed?
Pretty much just Dylan, but I bet I could take most of them.
All right, I like that. The confidence at the broadcast table is high. 31-21 our score. Larks by 10, 6:05 to go. Coy Campbell the other way, floats it up with the left hand, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Bethel. As Bethel the other way, Bryant all the way down. A blocking foul called on Carson. Carson slid his feet just a little bit, guilty of the foul.
Yeah, I think he knew it too.
We are taking text messages. We are taking emails. We'd love to hear from you guys, whether you're a fan of the Threshers, a fan of the Larks, let us know. Send us an email, golarks@heston.edu, GOLKLARKS@heston.edu. Or you can send us a text, 620-217-1465. Bryant's first free throw missing. Second chance coming for the 6'4" forward, and a foul whistled. And the foul's going to be charged against Bethel on the offense, on the rebound. Dakota Foster whistled for his second personal foul. So it sounds like your Twitter handle's safe. No one's texted in one in your Twitter handle.
I know.
Or emailed. Zach Neely at the free throw stripe, shoot a 1-on-1. If that make that 2. Free throw up and good for Zach. And Zach with 3 points. Jensen checking the lineup for the Threshers. A second chance at the free throw line coming up now for Neely. That free throw up and good. Jazz has a World Series update for us.
Yeah, the Cubs are blowing away the Indians. 7-0 in the third inning.
Stepping out of bounds, Elijah Wilson right here. Larks defense forcing the turnover. And it's amazing how much defensive pressure can lead to easy baskets on the offensive end. Heath Agnew on the far side, directing traffic out to Coy Campbell. Coy lobs to Zach. Zach at the baseline. Zach works his way, low block, shot on the way, and Zach took an extra step. 5:32 to go. In our first half, Larks by a dozen, 33-21. That skip pass in the backcourt. Marshall on the far side. Williams gets it over the timeline. Swings it back out. Williams left it. Bryant, he'll fire a three. His three short. Rebound batted around, loose, tracked down by Bethel. Williams the other way, teardrop floater up and in. Cortez Williams, his first basket. And that ball out of bounds as the Larks forced that one just a little bit. Peyton Miller texting, wanting to know how many freshmen does Heston have this year. Looks like a young team. A very young team there, Peyton. Jasmine's going to do the counting here as Poe Bryant the other way. Bryant, that shot misses. Rebound Jensen. Jensen left it back for Bryant. Bryant lost it. Lucas Comfort comes away with it. And Lucas ahead to Heath Agnew. Heath lobbing it down. Carson Smith. That ball batted underthrown pass. Wilson the other way. Wilson trying to drive all the way down. Left it in the corner. Williams steps inside the arc. Misses. Rebound Zach Neely. Neely ahead. That ball out of bounds.
Entering for the Larks, Ryan Allen.
8 freshmen, 3 red shirts this season for the Larks. 2 red shirts. Remember, JJ's not a red shirt anymore.
That's correct.
So 9 freshmen.
Volleyball update. The Larks lost to Neosho 3-0 as they finished the regular season.
14-15 on the season for the Larks. That floater up and good for Cortez Williams. 4 quick points. Zach Neely catching, shooting, scoring. Larks back in transition. 35-25 the score. 4:05 to go. Foul in the backcourt committed by Carson Smith. And Carson picks up his 3rd personal foul. Colin Means checks in the lineup. Timeout taken by the Threshers. We will step away here at the broadcast table. You are watching basketball on the Lark Network. Back after this.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do, and that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M. Giga Maggies.
And welcome back to Yost Center. Some Cub fans in attendance. They're going crazy with the Cubs up 7-0. I saw Jasmine giving them some love from across the table. Larks by 10, 35-25, 3:57 to go. Marshall, the jumper, up and good. Marshall now with 5 points. Colin Means, far side, Zach Neely. Zach skips out. Heath dials up a 3. He's 3, rolls around, doesn't drop. Rebound torn down by Jensen. Here come the Threshers. Marshall on top, Wilson. Packing one down low, Jensen. Jensen stands short corner, snaps the pass back out to Poe Bryant. 10 on the shot clock for the Threshers. Down low, Jensen goes up, left to short. That was blocked by Heath Agnew. Brian Allen the other way. Bounce pass ahead, Coy Campbell. Coy nearly out of control. Down low, Heath Agnew. That one's poked away off of Bethel. Will be Lark basketball. Dustin Young gave me a great quote, and it sums this team up, Jasmine, in our preseason interview.
Let's hear it.
He said, we've got guys who are playing at about a 12. When they slow down and play about 8.5 speed, we're going to be pretty stinking dang good, is what he said.
Pretty stinking dang good.
Brian Allen the other way. The other part of that quote, and it's a great... Sometimes we have guys who look like they've drank Red Bull and eaten a bunch of Skittles all at the same time. And you see that every once in a while.
Yeah. They got the speed advantage to them.
Come on, don't be intimidated. Take that ball down. Let's go.
Larks trail, or lead by 8, 35-27. The other way, Paculon rolls it home on the layup. 35-26, Coy Campbell, a quick three, misses, rebound, pulled down by the Threshers. Larks a little bit out of sort this time. Jensen all the way in, he dunks it home. Dustin Young in timeout. He wants to talk things over. We got a full timeout. We're back after this in 60 seconds on the Lark Network.
The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Hesston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Hesston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today.
And welcome back here to Yo Center. 2:27 to go first half. Bethel's made a little bit of a run. They were down 10, Jasmine. They're back within 6. With 2:27 left.
San Antonio 47-31. And for John Root, Philadelphia's ahead of Orlando
99-97. 35-31. Our score, see a couple of the Hesston College golf team here. First year for golf. Colin Means on the far side, on top Heath Agnew. Heath looking down inside. Zach Neely goes one way, spins the other, has his shot blocked, but a foul is whistled as Zach was hit in the head. And Jasmine, I'm not up to date on hairstyles. How would you describe Zach's hair?
I wouldn't prefer it. But if he's looking to stand out, he's doing good. But I mean, I have pink hair, so.
Free throw on the way for Zach. It's off the mark.
Zach Neely at the line for the Larks. Entering the game for Bethel, Charles Lenley.
Second free throw coming up for Neely. That free throw in and out for the freshman. 35-31 Larks have gone on a little bit of a drought. That one tipped around right here at the half-court stripe. That one slung over the head. Paculon the other way. He'll dial up the three. His three misses. Rebound. It's on the floor loose, and a foul's going to be charged to the Larks. 1-on-1. Foul charge to David Ladwig. David picks up his first personal foul.
His first team 7.
I asked David's sister who beat who in 1-on-1, and Michaela said she always won.
I believe it. Don't tell him I said that.
Free throw on the way. You don't want to take your undefeated record up against David?
No.
That could be halftime entertainment of a women's game.
No, I watched David in high school, and he was phenomenal.
David went to Berean Academy. Zach Neely, nice little ball fake from Zach as he scores off the glass. Larks back in front by 6, 37-31, minute 39 to go. On the far side, Bethel with it. That ball stripped away, but a foul is charged to the Larks. Colin Means picks up his first personal foul.
Foul on Colin Means, his first team. Elijah Wilson at the line for Bethel.
Elijah Wilson at the free throw stripe. Shooting 1-on-1. That free throw misses. Rebound poked around. David Ladwig has it. David the other way. David carried it, got it on his hip, out of control, and commits the turnover. Cortez Williams checks back in the game for Bethel. Minute 26 to go. Larks will be in action this weekend. They're on the road. Lark men, they'll play in the Barton Community College tournament. They play Washburn JV and then match up with the always difficult Barton Cougars. Packing on the far side. Lemley with it, backs it out to Williams. Williams steps away with 8 on the shot clock. Williams looking to drive. Williams in trouble with 4. Double teamed in the corner. Marshall Hill fires a 3 to beat the shot clock. Misses everything. Shot clock violation. And the Larks play great defense. Force the turnover. (37-31). David Ladwig spins it back. Coy Campbell. Coy drives all the way in. Coy lost it going up, out of bounds, off of Coy. It'll be Lark basketball, or excuse me, Thresher basketball. 43 ticks left to go in our half. Far side. Bethel with it. Nearly poked away. Paculon lost it out of bounds. It will be Lark basketball, and Paculon rolled his ankle.
That always stinks. No matter first time, it doesn't get any.
No, it does not get
never anticipate it.
No, I've done that. I have the world's worst ankle. 37-31, the score. Larks by 6. 27 seconds to play, first half. Colin Means on the far side. Heath Agnew works with it. Far side back to Colin. Colin trying to drive all the way down. Colin dishes Zach. Spins his way, kicks out Heath with 10. Heath driving all the way in. Heath goes up, draws a foul, and Heath will shoot a pair of free throws with 6.9 seconds to go in our first half. Foul charge to Jensen. Jensen picks up his first personal foul.
First foul of the evening at the line for the Larks.
Heath Agnew shooting 2, and the sophomore left it, the first one, a little bit short. Second chance coming here for the Larks. Larks have struggled a little bit tonight at the free throw stripe, Jazz. That free throw misses. Lane violation on the Larks. So they'll wave it off. Back come the Threshers. Marshall to beat the clock and knocks it down. Marshall knocks the jumper down, and we will go to the end of the first half. Our score, Hesston College 37, Bethel College JV 33. Back in 15 minutes. We'll start of the second half right here on the Lark Network.
From my first contact with Hesston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Hesston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history. and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98%.
From my first contact with Hesston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Hesston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program. Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Hesston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Hesston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today. Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Hesston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Hesston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Hesston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Hesston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Hesston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid received aid.
After classroom and clinicals, the ultimate goal is passing the RN licensure exam and getting a job. 98% of Hesston College's 1,600 graduates have achieved a RN licensure. Graduates are well respected in the healthcare industry with a great record of job placement. My employer loves hiring Hesston graduates and recruits them every spring.
Be a part of the tradition of caring as a Hesston College BSN student. Learn more about the Hesston College nursing program today.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do, and that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Hesston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Hesston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Hesston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Hesston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Hesston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Hesston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Hesston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Hesston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M, Giga-Maggies.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do, and that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Hesston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Hesston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Hesston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Hesston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Hesston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Hesston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Hesston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Hesston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M, Giga-Maggies.
At Hesston College, I really think about the logo as being centered to who we are. It's a greater than sign. It's an arrow. It's taking people places. And it's taking students beyond their worldview, beyond their comfort zones. It's about helping students be greater than themselves through an environment that is focused on Christ.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living.
I'm greater than thinking I can do this on my own.
I am greater than my fears.
I'm greater than bullying. I am greater than systems of oppression and confined ideas.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
I'm greater than perfectionism.
So I'm greater than my former self.
I'm greater than bullying.
I'm greater than greed.
I am greater than being content with just a Sunday faith.
There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be and do, to figure out that purpose that's greater than themselves. There is something greater than anything the world has to offer. Money, fame, fortune. It's finding meaning to your life, to find a purpose for living. And that's what we do at Heston College. We help people find that special calling, to find out what they were born to be.
And welcome back here to Yost Center, everyone. Halftime of our game between the Larks and the Threshers. And Jasmine, Larks were up big, kind of went to sleep a little bit there.
Yeah, they did. I don't know what happened. Kind of what happened against Sterling last week as well.
During their scrimmage. Got a text during the break there that when they play defense, though, the Larks are hard to beat. And Dustin Gallion said that from the get-go. If we play defense, we can do some good things. Defense leads to good offense.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm a firm believer that defense wins games.
Absolutely does. Larks lead 37-33. Some scoring stats here. Terrell Marshall, 7 points for the Threshers. 5 apiece for Dakota Foster and Elijah Paculon. 4 for Cortez Williams, and then 4 for Poe Bryant as well, 2 apiece for Austin Jensen, Wilson, Lindley all have 2. For the Larks, they were led in scoring by Dylan Buchanan. Dylan 9, 8 for Zach Neely, 7 for Carson Smith, 5 for Heath Agnew, 3 apiece for Coy Campbell and Brian Allen, and 2 for Colin Means. So we'll see what the Larks dial up here in our second half, Jasmine. I think we're going to see a renewed emphasis on defense. Jasmine handing me the stats. First half, Bethel 15 of 36, 41.7%. Larks 15 of 37, 40.5%. Now their team really lighting it up. Larks with 9 turnovers, Bethel with 8 turnovers. Both teams have taken 10 3-pointers. Bethel's hit 2, Larks have hit 3. Off and running we go in the second half. Foster out in front. Handing off to Stowe. Stowe has been very quiet tonight. Williams back to Foster. Foster driving all the way in. Steve Agnew says, not in my meadow, as he gets out Coy Campbell the other way. Coy lost it going up. That's out of bounds off of Bethel. It will be Lark basketball. That might have been in one of those cases we talked about in the first half, Jasmine, playing at the 12 when you need to be about 8.5 there for Coy.
Yeah, that's right.
Coy to bring it in from the baseline. Lobs at Zach Neely. Zach kicks out in the corner. Coy saw the seam all the way in. The lefty up to the rim and scores. Coy now with 5 and Larks in front by 6, 39-33. 19:20 to go, second half. Bryant gives it back to Foster. Foster on the near side. Foster fires a 3. His 3 misses, and the rebound pulled down. Coy Campbell. Here come the Larks. Coy accelerating. Coy all the way in. Scoops it up, and the lefty cannot cash in. Back comes Marshall. Marshall the other way. Stutter step, stop, and go. Scoop shot left short. Rebound Zach Neely. Larks looking to push David out. David Ladwig is knocked to the floor by Cortez Williams. And Williams whistle for his first personal foul.
David took that like a champ.
18:47 to go. As we'll wipe off some condensation. Talked to former Lark great, now Bethel great Austin Mitchell in the house. Austin, the key cog right now. Bethel's varsity. They're 2-0 on the season.
Update on the World Series.
All right.
The Indians trail the Cubs 7-1, entering the 5th inning.
So are you a Cubs fan?
I am a recent Cubs fan, but more than that, I'm a Chris Bryant fan.
I see.
Basically, I led it all. That's what happened.
Zach Neely down low. Zach goes to work, skips out Colin Means. A 3 by Colin, in and out. How that one didn't go down. It was a great look, good rotation. Just didn't go down. 39-33 the other way. Williams picks up his dribble back to Foster. Foster trying to drive all the way in. Foster scoops one home. Dakota Foster with 7 points. Larks by 4, 39-35. Coy Campbell the other way, poked away. Off of Bethel. The trailing official rules it off of the Lark, or off of Bethel. So Coy will key it in.
Hey, Zach, don't help.
Coy lobs it back on top, Heath Agnew. Heath near side, David Ladwig. 39-35 our score. Colin on top to Heath. Heath from straight away for 3. Splashdown for Heath. Heath reigns in his second 3 of the contest. Larks back in front by 7, 42-35. Bethel looking to answer back. Stows. Back down low to Bryant. Bryant backs his way down. Shot up and in by Bryant. Oh, Bryant scores his 6th point of the contest on a power elbow move. Back on top to Heath. Heath driving. And that is out of a foul whistled on Foster. Foster picks up his 3rd personal foul. Check it, his 4th personal foul by my count. And that brings Coy Campbell to the free throw line. Heath Agnew, guilty of the push. Heath picks up his 1st personal foul. Larks in front by 5, 42-37.
Yeah, they're doing all right. Just a little silly mistakes here and there.
First game jitters.
That's all right.
Foul. Foul whistle on David Ladwig. David picks up his 2nd personal foul. And Dylan Buchanan checking into the game. Dylan led the Larks in the first half, 9 points. Actually led all scores with 9.
I asked David for some advice on some interesting things to say tonight for the game, and he said, "Oh, if you want to sound really cool, make sure and call the half-court line the timeline." I was like, I've never heard that, but okay, David.
Williams with it here on the near side. On top, the 3 by Stows is up. It's good. Foul whistled on the Larks. Stows knocks the 3 down. Zach Neely guilty of a push. Foul after the 3 on Zach Neely. Bethel has a chance to take the lead if they can hit a 3 right here. That one in and out. Rebound Dylan Buchanan. Dylan ahead. Colin Means. Larks looking to push. Colin slows it down. Wisely gives up David Ladwig. David on the far side. Colin dumps it down. Zach Neely. Zach seals off a defender. Goes up and scores the basket. Good for Zach Neely. And Zach will shoot a free throw.
Zach Neely with the basket.
Jensen picks up his 2nd personal foul. Dylan. Lower body injury, it looks like, but he'll walk it off. Zach's free throw on the way. That is good. Zach completes the 3-point play. Zach now with 11. The Larks back in front by 5. Wilson checking back in the lineup for the Threshers. Austin back in the game for the Threshers as well.
Hey, what's up? Come on. Thresher.
JJ's dad texting, having fun with the pictures he's sending. 3 seconds on Bethel. The call. Carson Smith checks in. So, did you figure out why Carson says his nickname is Tack.
No, I didn't. I didn't ask him. That's what he told me his name was the first time I met him. So I always called him that, and then everyone kept referring to someone as Carson on the basketball team. I was like, who are you talking about?
Who's Carson?
He said, it's Tack. Oh, okay. So it must have been before Heston then.
I see. Coy Campbell out on top. Zach Neely dumps it down. Dylan Buchanan goes up. Dylan lays it high off the glass, left a little short. Fight for the loose ball. Rebound pulled down by Wilson. Wilson lost it. Tracks it down. Backs it out to Marshall on the far side. Batted from behind. Zach got him on the head, and Zach picks up his third personal foul. I'm not so used to a basketball game in November at Jasmine. We're here in shorts at the broadcast table.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
I'm not so sure I agree with you.
Really? It could be like this all year round.
We might have to agree to disagree on that. Ladarius Johnson checking in the lineup. His first appearance tonight.
Ooh, Ladarius has an interesting nickname, too.
What's his nickname?
He refers to himself as IGB.
IGB.
Which stands for I Get Buckets.
I Get Buckets. Okay, we'll see if IGB comes true. As the free throw misses, rebound taken down by Ladarius. That could be a war down there between Bryant and Ladarius down low, Jazz.
Yeah, I saw that.
David Ladwick floats it in and out from 15, and the rebound pulled down by Marshall. Marshall lobbing it ahead. Great body control by Dylan Buchanan to come away with a block.
That was.
Coy Campbell the other way. Coy knifing to the bucket, rolls it home. Coy twists and turns his way. Reminiscent of Milan Jones being able to twist and turn his way. 2-2. 47-40 our score. The other way.
Ooh. David got hit a little hard on that one.
A blocking foul called on Dylan.
Yeah, there was lots of guys on the floor on that one.
Contact all over. It got very physical.
Also a beautiful thing. A little bit of physicality.
A little bit of physicality?
Yeah.
I like that. Also a beautiful thing. All right.
That's why I'm a football fan.
Uh-huh. All right. Austin the free throw stripe. And the free throw up and good for Parker Austin. Jasmine's favorite team is the Dallas Cowboys.
That's not true at all. Since when do we broadcast lies on air?
I'm sorry. That's my favorite team. Jasmine's favorite team is the Kansas City Chiefs.
No.
I'm 0 for 2 there?
You're getting farther away. No.
Jasmine is a Broncos fan.
Unfortunately, Rusty has to cheer for the Cowboys and tortures himself.
Free throw
every
on the way.
Sunday.
Hey, we're 5-1. 6-1, excuse me, 6-1.
Surprised. It's a miracle, really.
Couple of rookies there for the Cowboys. Jasmine, I was born and raised a Cowboys fan.
I'm sorry for you. It must be hard.
No. David Ladwig with the basketball crossing the timeline to Coy Campbell. Coy on the far side. Dylan calling out the offense. Gives it over to Carson Smith. Carson goes all the way in. Twists his way up, and a blocking foul whistled, and Carson will shoot two. I think this year in college basketball, Jasmine, we're going to see a lot more blocks with that restricted circle out as far as it is.
I hope so.
Poe Bryant picks up his fourth personal foul, so that's two of Bethel's player with 4. Charles Lindley, a 6'6 sophomore from Kansas City, Missouri, set to check in. As Carson will be at the stripe, shooting 2. Free throw on the way for Carson as Yost Center goes quiet, and then a little strong off the heel. Lindley checking in. As our large fans go in here, moving a little air because it's warm in this gym. It's the 1st of November, ushering in the month of November. As Carson knocks down the free throw, 8 now for Carson. Larkson front by 6, 48-42. Here comes this three-quarter court trap that gave Bethel some fits. Lindley breaking it all the way down. Lindley goes up, left it short, rebound batted around, and that is off of the Larks. Will be Bethel basketball. Marshall with it here on the near side. In the corner to Wilson. Wilson driving. Throws it away on the far side. That ball heading towards the concession stand. Looking for a little bit of refreshment.
I'm not really sure where it was going.
I think there might have been a little bit of miscommunication.
Yeah.
14 and a half to go here in our second half. Coy Campbell with it here on the near side. Coy snaps the pass back to Carson. Carson dumps it down Ladarius. Ladarius backs his way down. Ladarius' shot is blocked. That is saved nearly out of bounds. As Bethel with it, trailing by 6, 14 minutes to go. Wilson fires a three. His three off the mark. Rebound Ladarius. David Ladwig the other way, all the way in. David missing. Rebound fought for, tipped around. Coming out, Bethel has a 3-on-2 the other way.
Lots of hands getting in there.
Marshall drives in. And a foul whistled on Carson. Carson picks up his second personal foul.
His fourth foul, team 6. At the line for the Threshers.
David picking up. David in the game, excuse me, at the free throw line. Marshall now shooting 2.
Oh, that's Carson's fourth, yeah.
Colin Means, Brian Allen in the game now for the Larks.
Elijah Fuller and Chase Collins for the Threshers.
Second free throw up and good for Marshall. Marshall now with 9 points. 48-44. Larks by 4. As Dustin Gelling and I talked, preview article for the Heston Record, he said there's going to be some growing pains. Ladarius Johnson, down low, Dylan Buchanan. Dylan trying to go to work. Draws a double team. Dylan splits it, kicks it out. Coy now in the corner. Ladarius tries a three. His three splashes down. Ladarius' first basket is a 3, and IGB gets a B for 3. Larks by 7, 51-44. 13:05 to go in our second half. A 3 the other way. Air balls by Cortez Williams, and the ball out of bounds to the Larks. As Heath Agnew checks in the lineup.
I don't think you could expect anything less than to get growing pains from this team this year. Just how young they are and finding their
9 freshmen.
Yeah.
And Brian and Heath and Dylan, some of the returners, Malik, didn't play a whole lot of minutes last year.
Yeah.
Dylan played a few, but not the kind of minutes they're expected to play this season. Coy Campbell on top, Colin Means, near side. Heath looking down, back to Brian. Brian spins it down low. Dylan goes to work, spins one way, little fadeaway jumper, rolls home for Dylan. Dylan now with 11.
Also, we mentioned earlier how many of them were from Texas, and I counted. It's actually 9 out of the 17 are from Texas.
9? That's a pretty good Texas pipeline.
Yeah.
That shot is swatted out there from Dylan Buchanan. Brian Allen is held there by Cortez Williams. And honestly, I'm going to give Cortez Williams a lot of credit on that foul. Larks had numbers, and they had some speed. That's a heads-up foul by Williams to stop the break.
Yeah.
Brian calling out that offense. Brian crosses over, runs it back to Colin Means. Far side, Coy Campbell. Coy's 3, steps in, right it in the book. Coy knocks a 3 down, 10 now for Coy. And the Larks by 12, just like that. Timeout taken by Bethel. They want to talk things over for 60 seconds. We will be right back on the Lark Network.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do, and that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience,
And welcome back here to Yo Center. Rusty Witcher alongside Jasmine Pankratz. Jasmine's having a lot of fun stopping our ads and counting us down, aren't you?
I'm telling you, it's my gift. It's what I'm good for.
56-44. Jasmine's also doing a very good job as a sports editor for the Horizon.
Thank you, thank you.
Foul was charged to Brian Allen. Brian picks up his first personal foul.
Good job, Rob.
Elijah Paculon at the stripe. Shoot 1-on-1. Free throw by Paculon off the mark. Rebound, Coy Campbell. Here come the Larks. Larks by a dozen, 56-44. And the foul charge to Paculon back down the court. Paculon picks up his second personal foul. Guys, we are taking text messages. We are taking emails. We'd love to hear from you guys. Send us a text, 620-217-1465, or email us, golarks at heston.edu, as Dylan, they ran that play again. And Dylan with his second dunk of the game, 13 points now for the big man. Jensen works it all the way over. The three by Williams is good. Cutting the lead to 11, 58-47. Colin Means here on the near side. Colin. Out to Heath Agnew. Down low to Dylan. Dylan has his shot blocked from behind. And give Julian Jensen some credit. He's got some hops.
Yeah, he does. You know who else has hops? Brian.
Yes,
Brian's,
he does.
What, like 5'8"? He can...
Okay,
He's
sure.
got quite the vertical on him. I think he is. Yeah.
Sure. How tall are you, Jasmine?
He is 5'8". I'm 5'7".
I would think that you guys are about even.
Yeah.
And Dylan Buchanan goes one way, scores again. Dylan now with 15. Paculon dials up a three. His three misses. Rebound Lindley. Lindley, or rather Bryant, left it short. Dylan rips the rebound down. Heath Agnew left it. Larks turn it over right here.
He knew what he did.
Heath chewing on his jersey a little bit.
Yeah.
10:51 to go. There's a text message saying, "Go Larks." Meeting time, 30-second timeout taken by the Larks.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured my dad's school, Texas A&M, and it really was beautiful, but it was huge. He talked about class sizes being over 100. I visited Heston as a baseball prospect and never looked back. I got the chance to be involved right away, not only on the field, but as a part of the community. Everybody knows each other on campus. We're really close-knit. And if you want faith to be a part of your athletic experience, no one does that better than Heston. I'm not worried about transferring. My advisor saw me out at least a half a dozen times the first semester just to make sure I was on the right track. I started as a Lark at Heston College, and I'm planning on transferring to a state school, Texas A&M.
And welcome back to Yost Center. Larks in front by 13.
We're doing guard to guard. 21 is a guard on the ball screen. Guard to guard.
27 seconds on the shot clock. Larks by 13. Head coach Dustin Young leading the defense cheer. Foul was charged to Brian Allen. Brian picks up his second personal foul. That sends Dakota Foster to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw up and good. Dakota Foster knocks down his first free throw. You know, sometime I'd like to have a mic on Dustin Gallion in the huddle. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
That's what I'm saying. I'd like to be there too.
Free throw, in and out, rebound pulled down, Coy Campbell. Coy the other way. Drives all the way in, the southpaw, lost it going up, forced a little bit. Back comes Collins. Collins ahead to Paculon. Paculon lays it up with a little two-step. 7 now for Elijah Paculon. 10-point lead for the Larks, 60-50. Larks growing up as we go. Coy Campbell all the way in, the lefty all the way in, knifes his way. Not sure how he stayed in the air, just kind of kept going up, scores the bucket, and the Larks in front by a dozen, 62-50. Under 10 minutes to go, media timeout forthcoming. Three the other way, airballing, that one stiffed around. Larks have it, Brian Allen gets it back, Brian picks it up, lost it. Brian left for Heath, Heath goes down, lays it up and in. Larks by 14. That one stripped away. Heath the other way. Heath driving down. Heath all the way. Lays it up and rolls it home. Larks heating up. That's a quick spurt by the Larks. They're up 66-50. 9:19 to go.
Good basketball being played right now by the Larks.
Brian the other way. That's stripped away. Dylan Buchanan has it loose on the floor. Fight for the rebound. Loose on the floor. And a timeout taken. Or a tie ball taken. Media timeout forthcoming. We're back after this from the media timeout. Larks 66, Bethel 50.
Earn your Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree at Heston College and become part of their 50-year tradition of outstanding nursing education. Located just 30 minutes north of Wichita, Heston College is a small, Christ-centered private college that provides state-of-the-art training for tomorrow's caregivers. The nursing program has maintained accreditation throughout its 50-year history, and 3 tracks offer you the BSN program you need to meet your goals, whether you are just starting out or building upon your previous education. The RN to BSN program offers hybrid courses scheduled to promote life balance and also offers a special RN to BSN tuition program.
Small class size allows Heston College faculty to get to know and genuinely care for each student. A rigorous, holistic nursing curriculum provides practical hands-on experience in our active simulation lab. You will also gain real-world caregiving experience ranging from neonatal to geriatric and well-respected regional clinical agencies.
From my first contact with Heston College, I could feel the caring atmosphere. The nursing faculty made me feel at home. They walked me through the curriculum, and now as a student, they regularly check in on my life, my family, and my success.
Heston College provides the education and personal attention expected of a top private school at a cost comparable to public institutions. 100% of students who applied for financial aid.
And welcome back to Yost Center. Got a text during the break. Enjoying the broadcast from the Means family from Deer Park, Texas. So Collins family sounding off. Larks by 16, 66-50. Brian Allen will set this offense up for the Larks as he'll bring the ball across the half-court stripe. Brian on the far side, David Ludwig. David on top, Colin Means. Heath Agnew bouncing it down, and Brian, a little errant with the pass taken away there by the Larks, or the Threshers. Save on the far side. Bryant with it, backs it out. All the way down. In low to Bryant. Bryant goes up and somehow scores the bucket over.
I have no idea how that happened.
Larks in a hurry back the other way. Brian Allen. Dishing Dylan. Dylan backs his way down. Dylan in the corner. Colin dials up a three. That three splashes down. Colin Means knocks a three down, and the Larks by 17, 69-52, 8:14 to go. Bryant to answer back his his long jumper misses. Pocket nearly picked loose on the floor, kicked out of bounds by Colin Means. It will be Thresher basketball. Zach Neely checking in for Heath Agnew. Heath needs a break. He's up to 12 points tonight.
The shot clock change, there's no change in possession. It doesn't recount at 30, 26. Big change possessions, though, guys.
Getting a text message here. Wondering how tall Lucas Comfort is. So I wonder who was asking about Lucas's height. Love to know that. Turnaround jumper by Bryant. Cody Halverson sounding off, saying miss playing with the boys. Lucas 6'2". As for the other question the person asked, we'll have to let Jasmine expound on that. Jazz, you're blushing just a little bit. Ladarius Johnson checking in the lineup.
How'd you be? You heard it in the crowd.
And he did. He got a bucket of three.
Speaking of the Jayhawks, how are they doing?
Last I saw, they were up by about 16. Savi Mikhailuk had 14 or 16 points, 4 of 6 from behind the arc, the Ukraine maker. Rock Chalk.
Jayhawk.
Foster misses the jumper. Out of bounds, tipped off of Brian Allen. Jasmine and I were discussing near the break. We're both Jayhawk fans. Jasmine, have you ever been to a game in Allen Fieldhouse?
I have not.
Jasmine, go to a game in Allen Fieldhouse.
I intend to. Right after I go to a Broncos game.
Bryant the other way, goes in, lays it up and in. Got by Ladarius. Bryant now with 10. Larks by 15, 69-54. Good to hear Cody texting in. Ladarius, near side. Colin Mean looking to drive. Colin, jumper from about 16, swish. And Colin showing that he's got some jumper in his game as he knocks down his 7th point of the contest. 71-54, Larks by 17, 6:45 to play.
Yeah, some of Colin's teammates were getting frustrated with him because the threes he was making in the preseason games were critical, and he was not making them in the scrimmage last week. He was a little cold. Looks like he's warming up.
Someone suggesting a nickname for Colin. I don't think we're going to roll with that one. 71-54 our score. Larks by 17. They have the lead. The basketball 6.5 to play. David trying to drive in a hand check. Whistled against Bethel. That'll send David Ladwig to the stripe. Jasmine, who watched David play in high school, and I quote, he was phenomenal. Here's his chance at the free throw line.
He was incredible. He was the same age as me, and our high schools played each other, and I was cheering for him, honestly.
Free throw missing by David. On the far side, Marshall with it. Marshall driving all the way in and scores over Brian Allen. Terrell Marshall with 11 points. Brian Allen in traffic, weaves his way through trouble. Loose on the floor. Colin Means saves it. Colin is bumped there by Wilson. Has this game a little bit out of control.
Yeah, no doubt about it, though. A lot of hustle seen.
Carson Smith checking into the lineup. Free throw on the way for Colin. It is up and it is good. Colin knocks the free throw down. 8 for Colin. Second free throw is good for Colin. 9 for Colin now. 73-56. We're taking all kinds of questions tonight here at the Lark broadcast table. 5:54 to go. Wilson somehow gets it, floats it. Can't cash in. Carson Smith the other way. Brian Allen. Brian wanted to dish. Skips it across to Carson. Carson here on the near side. Carson dumps it to Ladarius. Ladarius tries to go nifty. Larks come up with a loose ball. Brian Allen all the way in. Brian floats it up. Left it short. Rebound pulled down by the Threshers. Marshall the other way in the corner. Stowe for 3. Will not go. Not sure how that one didn't go down. We've seen a couple of those tonight. Carson Smith ahead. David Ladaway. David pull up from 15. Good. David knocks down the jumper. His first collegiate field goal. Someone who, since Jasmine has already vanquished Dylan Buchanan one-on-one, our next trick will be getting her to go against David Ladwig.
Oh, he wouldn't. He's too scared.
Jensen the other way. Can't cash in twice. Colin Means trying to save it.
Good hustle. Good hustle all the way around.
Great hustle there by the Larks. Hey, it's Lucas Comfort brother checking in with us, wanting to know. So you guys are doing a fantastic job with the announcers. Go Lucas, put him in. I'm watching with my buddies from Manhattan at K-State. Go Cats. 75-56. So the question is, will you get friend requests out of this? That's the type of thing on Facebook.
I mean...
And just on cue, Lucas comes in the game.
Lucas has a nickname, too.
What's his nickname?
He's a vegan. He has been a vegan for almost 2 years now, he told me. And I call him Vegan Boy, but some of the other players call him Veggie Tales. Anything you can think of.
Brian Allen all the way in, and Brian draws the foul. And the foul is charged to Broderick Stowe.
Team 9. Broderick second. Brian Allen at the line.
Stowe picks up his first personal foul. Brian Allen at the free throw stripe. Shooting 1-on-1. And the Southpaw's free throw is good. Second chance for the lefty. Free throw. Crawling off. Rebound. Bonfor and Lucas going to be whistled for going up and over.
Fouls on number 14, Lucas Comfort. First team 9.
Lucas picks up his first personal foul. We'll walk to the other end and shoot a free throw. As Poe Bryant playing with 4 fouls at the free throw stripe, shooting 1-on-1. Free throw for Bryant, up and good.
I know it's a different team, but this Heston team looks a lot better than they did last week when they were playing Sterling.
Looked a lot better in the second half, too. Got in the flow of the offense, not quite trying to do so much. Not drinking Red Bull and eating Skittles. Free throw missing by Bryant. Rebound pulled down by Dylan Buchanan. Dylan's got to be getting close to a double-double.
Yeah.
15 for Dylan. Brian knifing to the bucket and scores. Jasmine, I think you might be taller than Brian.
I don't think so. Not with his hair, anyways. Maybe without his hair.
As the jumper the other way for Bethel, missing rebound. Out of bounds, trying to save. Loose on the floor. Dylan Buchanan comes down with a hustle play. Ahead, Carson Smith. Carson racing all the way in. And a blocking foul whistled, and Carson will shoot 2. Carson with 8. That's one thing Coach Gallion and I talked about, Jazz, is he said, I think we're going to have some good quality depth off the bench.
Yeah.
And the Larks really are getting that type of depth. Carson at the free throw stripe. And the first free throw is good by Carson. Charles Lumley checking in. Corey Holt making his first appearance tonight for the Larks. Larks up by 22. His second free throw good by Carson. Carson now with 10. Whole bunch of Larks in double digits. An exaltation of Larks in double digits.
Exaltation. Still think it should be a flop.
That ball swiped away. Brian Allen with it. Brian accelerating all the way in. Brian knifing, twisting left it short. Rebound, Corey Holt, and Corey rolls it home on the right place, right time. Good job, offensive rebound by Corey. And it's 82-57. Larks in control. Back the other way. That one stripped away. Carson Smith. Carson accelerating. Carson going all the way down. Rolls it home. And Carson makes sure of the 2. He has 12. And a timeout taken here by Bethel. We'll take it along with them.
My name is Molly Shervany, and both my parents and my older sister have gone to KU. It's kind of the thing we do. And that's what I was planning on too. But I loved the Heston College tour. I still remember my personal guide, Kimmy, and talking with all the art professors. At KU, I was in a huge group of students, and I didn't really get to see what I wanted. Heston College made it for me. Taking gen eds at Heston is helping me build a really strong foundation. I get individual attention and know my professors and everyone in my class. I like the personal relationships, and that's something that Heston offered that nowhere else did. With this foundation, I'll be ready to finish my major at KU. I'm currently a Heston Lark, but soon I'll be cheering Rock Chalk Jayhawk at KU.
I'm Roman Arnold from Dallas, Texas. I toured
84-57 our score. As Bethel with the basketball. Lemley down low, kicks it out. Pankulon dials up a 3. His 3, good. Pankulon knocks down the 3. Calvin Plank checked in the game. Malik Ellis, Caleb Harris, all in the game for the Larks. Lucas' brother saying that he's also a vegan as well.
Whole family of vegans.
Corey Holt, the running roller missing, rebound pulled down by the Larks. 84-60. 2:33 to go. Bryant the other way. Bryant left it short. Lemley tries to follow, gets it back, sticks it up and in. Charles Lemley.
Third time's a charm.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Lucas Comfort to Malik Ellis. Malik driving down. And a foul whistled. Larks in front by 22. Foul charge to
Number 32, Poe Bryant. That's his 5th at the line for the Larks.
Poe Bryant. Bryant picks up his 5th personal foul.
Entering for the Pressures, Dakota Foster.
Dakota Foster checking in the lineup. Check the email line one more time just to see. Probably the last time we'll check it tonight. Free throw missing, Malik Ellis. A second chance coming at the free throw line for Malik. Let's go. Calvin Plank with the rebound. The offensive rebound slings over to Malik. Lucas for three. His three. Swish. Lucas buries the three. And the Larks in front by 25, cruising in this second half. Have scored 50 points in the second half. Lucas with the rebound. Three missed by Bethel. Lucas all the way in, left it short. Foster the other way. Foster on top. Williams back to Foster. They're playing catch on the near side. The jumper missed by Lindley. Rebound pulled down Caleb Harris. Caleb on the far side for the Larks. Ahead to Lucas. Lucas steps through, left it out for Malik. Malik dials up from deep. Malik's three off the mark, and the rebound pulled down by Bethel. Minute 19 to go here. A blocking foul whistled on Malik. Malik picks up his first personal foul.
Yeah, those are going to get a lot of people this year trying to get the charge.
Absolutely.
At the line, shooting two for the Threshers, Cortez Williams.
Cortez Williams at the stripe to shoot two. Free throw up and good. Second chance coming for Cortez at the free throw line. So, since Jasmine is the social media aspect of this, I need to ask her, do I need to get a Snapchat?
Not regarding games and stuff, not as much.
Oh, I meant just in general.
I mean, depends on what you're looking for.
All right.
I mean, you want to stay in touch with friends, like to take selfies.
I don't. Foul was charged to Caleb Harris. Caleb picks up his first personal foul. The ref's talking something over. At one point, Jasmine, it was 48-44. Larks were up by 4. They've outscored Bethel at that juncture almost 40 to 20, 39 to 20.
Yeah, they're looking a lot better than they were last week.
Free throw, up and good for Williams. Second chance coming. That is good. Williams knocks it down. 87-66. Lucas Comfort here on the near side. Lucas driving down low. Little stutter step. Lucas muscles the shot up and in. Scores it off the glass. And the Larks in front, 89-66. Williams with some nifty dribbling. A three here on the near side is good by Collins. Collins knocks a three down. Back to a 20-point Lark lead. Lucas all the way in. Lays it up, and it will not go. Lucas will shoot two. Foul charge to Lindley. Charles Lindley picks up his second personal foul.
Discomfort at the line for the Larks.
So Lucas at the free throw line. Free throw spins home for Lucas. Lucas and I were talking the other day. He's working on some shot mechanics.
Box out.
Second free throw, nothing but net for Lucas. 7 now for Lucas. As the Larks cruising, they're going to move to 1-0 on this season. Had a slight technical glitch there. Larks will come away with a 93-70 victory in what was a tale of two halves, Jasmine.
That's right.
Larks come away. We'll do some quick tallying here. Look, lots of balanced effort here by the Larks. So Larks getting 5 players in double figures, led by Dylan Buchanan. Dylan picks up 15 points. 12 apiece for the trio of Coy Campbell, Heath Agnew, and Carson Smith. 11 there for Zach Neely. 9 for Colin Means. 7 for Lucas Comfort. 6 for Brian Allen. 3 for Ladarius Johnson, 2 apiece for Caleb Harris, Corey Holt, and David Ladwig. Larks move to 1-0 on the season, 93-70. That's our final score. We will be back in action Monday night with Lark women's basketball right here on the Lark Network. Jasmine had to go take care of some things. For Jasmine Pankratz, I'm Rusty Witcher saying thank you and good night.